same things. I'm gonna report you, blah blah blah, all this other crazy stuff, and then they ended it with I'm a demon, I will possess you, and I'm like, oh my god, that's too much.
Welcome to the Real Appreciation Podcast. I am David Claire Bennett, and today I am absolutely thrilled to be speaking with somebody who, if you have a TikTok account, let's face it, I'm sure you've seen his live streams pop up in your feed at some point or another. He has over 500,000 followers on TikTok. He is the one, the only, not Ryan Reynolds. He is Dadpool.
Hi there, everybody. How are we? Hopefully we're doing fantastic today.
Well, I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, trying to breathe. Outside of that, yeah, I'm two thumbs up, two thumbs up.
Well, first and foremost, thank you so much for doing this with me. Your live streams always brighten my day when I'm having a bad one, so thank you, Dadpool.
Not a problem at all. Thank you for having me on. Hopefully I can get my camera to stop auto-adjusting all over the room. Well, it's going to be an issue, but yeah, we'll just work through it. We're good.
What is the weirdest interaction you've had with a fan so far?
God, I've had some really, really odd emails from people. There was, I'm not going to mention names, but there was one individual who was convinced that I'm Ryan Reynolds, and it didn't matter how many times I said, no, I'm not Ryan Reynolds. I enjoy doing voice impressions and cosplay. And they're like, no, that's exactly what he would say. And I'm like, I don't know what to do to prove to you that I'm not Ryan Reynolds. They're like, show me your face. I'm like, that's not going to happen. I like my privacy. There's no need for you to see me. And they kept bombarding me with email after email after email. And finally, I'm like, I just got to block this wackadoo. And then they came back with another account. Same things. I'm going to report you, blah, 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 all this other crazy stuff. And then they ended it with, I'm a demon, I will possess you. And I'm like, oh my god, that's too much. So I blocked them. I blocked their email, and then I found them on TikTok, and they had probably 80 different accounts that they
Wow.
just kept coming back on over and over. So that would be the icing on the cake for me of really, really weird interactions with the devil person. That would be, yeah. Other than that, like, nobody showed up at my house or anything, so that's a big plus for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
What a plot twist it would be to find out it was actually Ryan Reynolds.
What a weird way that would be to be like, I enjoy you on TikTok. That would be so odd. No, I'm never gonna know because I blocked the individual on all like hundreds of accounts that they had. Yeah, I'm not gonna find out.
You've had some pretty viral moments on TikTok. What was the moment when you realized that your content was actually really taking off? Like, was there a specific video that changed everything for you?
Yeah, I did a duet with what's his name? I can't think of his name. He's a voice actor. Cameron Logston, and it went viral. It hit like 1.2 million views, and it was a very vulgar. I said a few Deadpool-esque things. There was a party that starts with a B, ends with a E, I think. Multiple, yeah, it was language that probably shouldn't have been used, but that out of all the videos, that video went viral, and I'm like, maybe there's something here. I mean, majority of the videos, they all have like 20,000 plus views. I don't post too often, so I want to make sure that there's time for like people to view the video. So like, I'm not gonna like oversaturate it with like 5 videos like per day. I'll just do one for every couple of weeks and then just let them kind of build up. So it's pretty much how that goes.
Whenever you're making a TikTok, like, what is that process? What does it look like for you? Do you plan your videos out ahead of time, or is it more spontaneous?
How can I describe this? Yeah, you ever watch Finding Nemo?
I love Finding Nemo.
Okay, you know how Dory just has a really short attention span and memory?
Yes.
That's this. So I'll
Me
come
too.
up with ideas. Half of the ideas never actually like come to life. Or I'll get together with people and I'm like, all right, here's the idea, here's the script. We'll be like, all right, throw the script out the window and we just wing it. Everything's just kind of like wing it, unless I'm doing a video with my daughter. I don't know if you've ever tried working with a kid making a content video, but their attention span is just as short as mine. So I'm like, all right, this is what we have to do, and it's just like constant. Like you're the producer, you're everything, and you're trying to get a small child to understand the logistics of it, and like there's no kind of like teamwork there when it comes to just like just thinking of stuff. So yeah, that with that, it's more so like cut and dry. I have to write everything out and stuff. But if it's like me and friends, close friends, we just kind of wing it. It's just kind of how that goes.
Well, it's amazing. And for somebody with probably an even shorter attention span than you, I think your content resonates very well.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I enjoy doing it. I'm a big fan of making videos and stuff. And yeah, I like it. It's a lot of fun.
Good. The real question is, how hot is it really under that Deadpool mask?
God. It's really not the warmth. So I mean, the cool thing about the suit and the mask is like air flows through it. It's screen printed lycra. So like if I have a fan under my desk when I'm streaming, so I always have an airflow going on. It's not really the heat that gets me. It's the moisture that builds up from talking, and it all collects behind this one eyeball. Not the other one. This one. The lens is removed, which is cool, so I can change the expressions if need be. That's a little bit of nightmare fuel there for you. So yeah, I can remove them, but it's just a lot of moisture builds up behind this one. It's not really heat. It's just moist. Yeah, that's a good word to use.
What got you into cosplay and voice acting?
Oh man, Dadpool. This was the first cosplay I've ever done. This started from a main account where I was just me, and I joined TikTok and I would see streams and everything, and I'm like, huh, I'm like people just like showing off their Tumblr works or whatever, or playing guitar, and then I see like a bunch of like mean people in the comments just berating people for nothing, and I'm like, oh, that is so messed up. So I wanted to give them a place to come talk smack. So I would do lives and it would say roast me above my head, and they would come in and talk crap, and then I would do it back. And the people are like, you sound like Deadpool. And I'm like, no, I don't. They're like, you need to get a costume. I'm like, my wife will chop body parts off my sleep if I spend money on a costume for the sake of TikTok. And eventually they kind of like raised the money to get all of this together. So I didn't do cosplay until Dadpool started. And now I'm just like knee deep in every Deadpool accessory you can think of. So this is my main cosplay. I mean, other than trick or treating when I was a kid, I guess you could count that as cosplay. But yeah, this was pretty much it.
I have a good feeling you're probably going to get contacted about being a part of the next Deadpool movie.
God, that would be amazing. Hopefully it's a good contact and not like a cease and desist, because that would not be good. That would be so bad.
No, a good one. Only good things from here on out.
I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Really, I got my fingers crossed tightly.
Speaking of Deadpool, has Ryan Reynolds ever reached out to you yet about a collab?
No. I've never been contacted by him or his people. Now, I don't know if he's actually like seen my videos or my live stream, or like anybody who's in contact with him has. But if they have, I have an email, theofficialdadpool@gmail.com. Please contact me or call me, or have your people find my people. I don't have people. It's just me. So yeah. No, it's never happened before. I'm just wishful thinking. Fingers crossed.
Well, we're going to try something right here, right now. We're going to give it a shot. What is your message to Ryan Reynolds? Because I'm going to share this with him.
I'm not you. I go by Ryan Rentals because people can rent me like a cheap tool from Lowe's or Home Depot. I would love to be in the Deadpool corpse or core, however you say it. I can be Dadpool. That was not in the movie. There was not a Dadpool. I can be a Dadpool. I can bring my kid pool. No, you already have a kid pool. I can be a Dadpool. Just sign me up. I'll do it for free. I don't even need to be paid. Just let me be in the movie. I'll take out to get ice cream, or maybe we can go get chimichangas together or something. That was probably weird. I probably just took it over the line, but I don't know. It's worth a shot. Hi, Ryan. It's me. Come say hi. Please do. Oh, well, it's not going to happen. Wishful thinking. It's going to happen. PMA, positive mental attitude.
Yeah. It is going to happen, and you've got this fantastic thing that's going on with the Dadpool TikToks and everything like that. What is next on the horizon for you? Like any crazy ideas or projects you're cooking up that we should look out for?
I have a couple other cosplay ideas I want to mix in with the character. There may be some Star Wars-esque characters included in. It's just trying to figure out how to like work them into the costume without taking away from the costume. Really, I want to start bending other characters into this character. Like I have a whole pirate thing, so there may be like a pirate pool, or maybe a Darth Maul pool, or I'm more Team Dark Side when it comes to Star Wars. So I don't think you're going to see like an Obi-Wan Kenobi pool or anything, unless people want it. But just try to like add more characters into Dadpool. So we'll see what happens.
Every day when I wake up and before I go to bed, I'm very big on gratitude and appreciation, hence the show name and the stupid pun. But every day when I wake up before I go to bed, man, I say 3 things that I'm grateful for. So I want to ask you, what are 3 things that you are grateful for in your life right now?
Oh God, number one, my wife for even just the amount of support that she has just had for me during this entire Dadpool endeavor has just been amazing. Just like undying support from her. I can't ask for a better individual to share any time with. My daughter for also being in the videos. She's so stoked to do everything. Uh, my wife and my kid, number one and number two, and then all of the viewers out there, everybody who has helped Dadpool start from like the weird fabric mask and the hoodie to everything you see now. I am forever grateful for every single one of you. I cannot say thank you enough to everybody who's started from the beginning when Dadpool first started and is still there 2.5 years later, just wondering what the next whack out thing I'm gonna see on the internet is. My wife, my daughter, and every single person out there that supports this. Without all of you, none of this would be possible. Like literally at all. And I'm forever in debt.
Amazing, man. Where can people find you online?
You can find me on TikTok, the official Dadpool. You can find me on Instagram, the official Dadpool. That's it. I have a YouTube, and I'm slowly trying to. I'm still trying to figure out YouTube. I know shorts are really big on there. My videos aren't short, so I have to kind of figure that out. Pretty much just those 2 socials so far. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Instagram and TikTok.
Man, that's awesome. I told you this isn't the longest show because those are all my questions.
It's all good, man. I like it short and sweet and right to the point.
Yeah.
I appreciate you having me on, though. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you. Listen, I'm David Claire Bennett. This is Real Appreciation. He is the official Dadpool, which you can find on TikTok, and I will link all of his socials on here so you can go and follow him and like him. You are halfway to 1 million. We are going to find a way to get you there to 1 million.
We are halfway there. We're already over the hill now, so we just got to, I'm just not counting down. We're going to get there. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.